Hello and welcome to Amherstburg's first ever virtual costume contest, and I'm here today with Phil Roberts, Director of Facilities, Recreation, Parks and Tourism. Although we were unable to have our Uncommon Festival this year, many who came to last week's open air weekend dusted off their steampunk and wizard costumes and explored downtown Amherstburg.
Well, where have I been camping? I mean, I'm just sticking my head out of the hole right now. I mean, mirror, mirror on the wall. I mean, this was the best contest of them all. I mean, DiCarlo. I mean, really, bippity boppity boo. We've got a little Harry Potter. We got a little steampunk. I mean, we've got some people that have dressed up, taken a lot of time. I think this is going to be fantastic. And the only worry I have is not agreeing with you. So,
Well, Phil, I don't think it's any secret that we've been using a teleprompter and I didn't see a single word of that on the screen. So I'm not sure why you thought any of that was okay, but you know what? Not everything's bad about the pandemic. I can't get any closer to you than I am right now. We're just going to leave it at that. And like I've done every other day since you've been hired, you're fired, Phil. And let's just wrap this up so you can go home.
thank you for the warning. And we have got short list of costumes in front of us.
Absolutely.
We have an adult category, we have a kids category, and our job is to rattle this off and get to a shorter short list.
Sure.
First costume, a young lady, a couple of ladies here, both young, one wearing the bird beak mask. Very frightening.
Horrifying.
I give full marks for frightening.
Yeah, that is definitely a great costume. Picture was taken at night. This is going to give me nightmares, I think, for some time to come. So I'm going to pretend you guys can see these. You can look them up when we post them online. So when you look this up, if this is you, thank you. I won't be sleeping for a while. What's up next, Phil?
We've got four delightful young ladies again. Costumes are great, smiles are better.
Absolutely. These people are out having a good time. They got in the spirit. They all dressed up, and you know, this is the kind of people we like to see downtown Amherstburg.
Quality for the short list. Now, talking about smiles, and I'm not sure that bedazzled is still a word, but this is a bedazzled face mask, is my belief. And whoever this young lady's dentist is, full marks, goes almost to the top of my list right now, based on that killer smile.
Phil, I wish I was not old enough to know what bedazzling is, but unfortunately I am. And that, I think, pretty much sums it up. You know, this shot was definitely framed and is a pro shot. You know, I'd like to exclude it because of that. I like a natural pose, but it is just too good not to consider. So definitely a great shortlisted shot.
Now, I really don't know what is going on with this. This, first of all, Mayor DiCarlo, I'm not sure what you're so angry about. It's the Uncommon Fest. Yeah, I mean, for the love of Mike, it's the Uncommon Fest, although always politically correct. You've got our newly refurbished fountain in the back. You've got the rotary clock in the background. You've got all of the flags flying here. You do this way over the top. I mean, come on. I mean, really. I mean, but you're looking like you're having a bad moment here. But I'm telling you right now, on the look, I'm disqualified.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you've got to ask about. We're still in a state of emergency. Everything's getting worse. The numbers are getting higher. What's not to be mad about, Phil? I mean, I tell you what, take a look at my email inbox and you'll see why I'm making this face.
Where that consternation comes
But
from.
I can't disagree with you. We definitely got to disqualify that. That's out of the running.
Well, the other thing is we've got two categories, the adults and we've got the kids, but I think at some point we got to consider the group category.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We've got the gals here with a young guy. I'm a bird guy. Anything that has bird in the costume gets full marks with me. Terrific pose, the seriousness. I got that as a top list right there.
Groups and family shots. I mean, these people went over the top. These are incredible costumes. It probably took them a long time to put them on. And as someone who dresses up for these things, they are probably very warm, which means they deserve to be in the running.
The next costume, great costume, very stern look, but the cannon. I mean, this is Amherstburg. I mean, this gal here could have been walking the streets of Amherstburg 100 years ago, probably kicking somebody's butt. Just the look, the attitude, and the costume, first rate. All about it. Says Amherstburg all over it.
This is not only a wonderful picture that says Amherstburg, like you said, the cannon and the costume and everything, but when I look at that expression, that is someone who has seen my inbox, I think.
I know she frightened me a little bit, and I know a frightened's not even a word.
That's right.
Another group shot here, family. Looks like mom, pop, and a young fella. Pirates. I'm not sure we're pirates. I mean, I'm not up on this stuff as you are, but again, pirates of the Amherstburg, pirates of the Amherstburg Caribbean. Everybody dressed right from head to toe, and the cross leg, junior there, cross leg attitude, fully steampunkable.
Phil, we definitely don't pay you for your sense of humor. Those jokes are horrible. I apologize in advance. I'm sure I'll probably be apologizing for a while, but this is a great group shot. I love it. It's got that Pirates of the Caribbean vibe, but the biggest thing is they dressed up, they came out, and I hope they had a good time.
There you go. The next couple,
Wow.
That's wow. There's a wow factor. This is top choice.
Yeah.
Top choice leather.
Yes, a lot of leather in this picture.
I'm glad they're standing away from the railing of the Detroit River, because that costume probably weighs basically what they weigh.
Yeah.
One slip in the Detroit River and they'd be bottom bound.
I had the pleasure of talking to these people. They were wonderful to talk to, a lot of fun, and I hope that they had a real good time down here in Amherstburg.
The next costume is just absolutely charming. It's steampunk charming, and as far as I have seen, this is the only person that brought a book with them in their costume. I mean, it really says something about the intellect of Amherstburg overall.
Well, yeah. And the umbrella, and this is just a really nice old school shot. It's timeless. This could have been taken at any time in the town of Amherstburg, and I really like it.
Nice little group here too. Two fine gentlemen supporting the COVID response, right? Wearing your mask.
Yeah.
Amherstburg is the safest community in Canada. I believe that's Maclean's magazine. That's not our touting. But and they are, I'm not sure what the statement is, but they are steampunk from the waist up.
That's right.
So I mean, I'm okay with that.
Normally I don't know. I might be offended by this picture, but I gotta say they look comfortable. They did dress up, and they are safe. So good for them.
Hey, and that kid's wearing
a great shot.
That kid's wearing a top hat way better than I'm wearing a top hat.
I love his hat. I definitely love his hat, and I love that he was comfortable enough with himself to say, from the waist down, I'm going to be cool and comfortable.
There you go.
Good for him.
There you go. The next one, we've got two young ladies here, but this could be Hogwarts.
Yes.
I mean, look at the lighting. I mean, I know we got Rosa's restaurant in the background there. I hope they enjoyed dinner at least one of our downtown establishments. But this is as fresh as this is her mind. This is as fresh as it gets as far as young wizards. This Amherstburg / Hogwarts right there.
This is a great shot. If there's another movie, another sequel, I think they should go definitely try out.
Let's get it to Amherstburg. Now, again, Mayor DiCarlo, we are about safety. The measures that council and administration will put into place to keep our public safe. It's terrific. Great costume, great attitude, up against the fountain. I got to strike this one down, though, on safety. We're on the ledge. We're standing on the fountain. What if we slip? What if she's not wearing a life vest? The fountain has got to be at least 18 inches deep. So, from a safety standpoint and our safety mantra, I think we got to look at this one with another set of lenses.
Well, I gotta disagree with you, Phil. I for good or bad, we really didn't put that in the rules. So, although I do appreciate, as an employee of the town, those are all great observations. And someone just coming out to have a good time. That is a great pose.
That is somebody having a great time.
It is. And hopefully she did not fall. She did not slip and fall. I haven't seen any lawsuits coming in. And I think that is a great frame shot. Good for her. That is a great costume. and
All right.
I like it.
Well, just because I'm afraid you got a pink slip in your pocket for me, I'm going to agree with you.
All right.
The kids category is
Kids category.
is fabulous.
We're gonna agree on this guy. I love this guy.
This guy here.
I want to party with him. I'm
He
telling
is-
you, I got to party with this guy.
He is wizard ready. He's got the mask
Yep.
pulled up. He's got a grin on his face. He's got a scowl on his face.
He's got a
there,
scowl on his face.
I
Yeah.
mean, eating ice cream and scowling at the same time. I'm sure the ice cream, I'm recognizing the streetscape there. We know where the ice cream came from. That's fabulous. That is absolutely
If
fabulous.
you took this picture, if you are the parent of this child, please get a hold of me. I gotta know the background. He's got an ice cream and a wand. Why is he so mad? I don't understand what he's upset about. Unless maybe he wanted the 2 scoops and you only bought him 1. But you got to get a hold of
Maybe
me
that's
and
it.
let me know what's going on.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Now, I've already said that, you know, if I'm afeared of anything, and again, afeared not technically being a word, but there's no fear factor in this in this costume. This is as cute and as polite and as mild-mannered a witch or a wizard as you could possibly ask for. We've got, again, I think it's a bedazzled butterfly on the front. We've got the spider webs. We got the hat. We got the purple shoes. I mean, this is just sweetness, Amherstburg sweetness all over it.
She is. That is a great shot of a sweet young girl. But I got to tell you, I grew up, you know, hearing you got to be careful about the quiet ones. So I think maybe you might have to be a little bit afraid of her.
Well, there could be that as well. This one is a bit of a mystery to me. Again, we've almost got the voodoo skull face here, and you know, and we got a darkness, and so this is like the yin and yang of costumes.
Yeah.
You know, then we've got the bear tootsies, we've got the flowers, we've got the bunny ears. So I don't know if this is steampunk. I don't know if this is Harry Potter. We've got this yin and yang thing, but absolutely look the happiness in this. And this is shot right down in the park with our social distancing circles, and obviously a good time being had here. So I'm putting this at the top of my list.
Well, I'll tell you what this picture is. One word: fun. That's what
There-
these girls are having. They're having fun. I'm not sure how it fits into the steampunk Harry Potter theme, and I don't care. They dressed up, and hopefully they had a good time too.
Let's not care. This looks like a character from Harry Potter. I'm not sure what
This guy looks like Professor Moody, I think it is, and he has just nailed it. I
Yeah.
love this shot.
Yeah.
I love the costume.
And it's almost in motion. He's got some sort of critter on his hand that he's handling with the wand. So
He does.
this actually has captured my attention. I'm not sure what the critter is. I'm sure it's something exotic and not native to Amherstburg, but
Yeah.
we can accept that.
I noticed the bars in the background. Hopefully he wasn't there, but he's definitely on the list.
Now, great
Now
shot.
her.
Great shot.
That's attitude.
Easy attitude.
Yeah.
Just easy peasy. You know, some guys really take this to the, you know, they're all dressed up. I mean, the mask and the gears and the chains and some guys take the, oh, I'm sorry, I'm here, DiCarlo, you're right there. This is simple attitude. Lovely.
I have fired you today, right? Yeah, no, that is a great shot. I like everything about it, especially her smile, her expression. That is definitely in the running.
This young lady, I like
Casual. So casual.
Cash, absolutely, and the fact that we've got a little bit of Amherstburg decoration, a little bit of you know, that old town charm, the spiders coming out of the building.
Yeah.
Set this up nicely, very nice. Necktie. You've tried to force me to wear a necktie to council meetings, and I won't. But maybe this is the next director of parks right there.
I'm still trying to get over the fact that you used the word cash, but I'm going to let it go. We'll just move on to the next one. Another good front runner. Now this one.
So this is right in your wheelhouse.
This is somebody I can get along with. This is good half hour to an hour to get into this costume.
Look at the makeup on this gal's eyes.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Multiple belt. She is dressed stem to top of the stem down to the roots. She's boots. And it's all oversized. This costume would weigh as much as she does,
Yeah.
and it would probably take her 45 minutes to
Yeah,
do.
and again, she's going to be warm in this costume, but she is committed.
I mean, on
dressing up,
that
so-
commitment alone,
Yeah.
and I already know that you're a big costume guy, so we know this is going to the top of the list.
Yeah, definitely going to be there. So that gets us to the end. We are not going to pick our top 4 on screen. We're going to have to debate this for a while. It's probably going to get ugly.
Well, I thank you for not making me do that on screen. Fear of reprisals, of course. But the top 4 will be online.
Yep.
You are going to go to our timeline. You are going to be able to make a comment. And ultimately, this is now going to become People's Choice. So People's Choice is you basically, whether you're in the contest or not, get online. We have already disqualified Mayor DiCarlo by, I think, good sense on my part. It's up to you now.
And I just want to say to everybody who came out, even if you didn't dress up, thanks for coming out. But to those who took that extra step and dressed up, thank you very much for getting in the spirit of the event and coming out. And again, I hope everyone had a really good time. We will continue to have events downtown, so we hope you keep coming down. If you do, remember to stay safe. We do have to stay safe as we have these events. We can't have them as big as we used to. But if you don't win, we still appreciate that you came out and did your best and dressed up. So go check this out online. And thankfully, it won't be Phil and I who decide the winner. We won't have to worry about that, but I'm sure we'll probably still have some angry emails. That's okay.
I know how to forward mine to you.
All right. Well, see you, everybody.